I'm Kane Van Gate, the best beer league goalie of all time. And I'm going to the NHL Combine in Buffalo, New York. Editor, loop that like 27 times. That way scouts think I'm jacked. Little help. That was pretty good, right? So, what's this VO2 thing?
Here's the boys last year doing it.
We're not doing that. Yeah, we're not gonna do that.
So what brings you in today?
Trying to get ready for the NHL Combine.
Aren't you in your 30s?
Well, cut. All right, guys. As you can see, I'm ready to dominate the NHL Combine. I'd like to personally thank Al Waugh and RSG Hockey for giving me this opportunity. Hopefully I make the most of it.
I've seen Kane Van Gate on the ice. I've watched him extensively. There's zero talent there. So, but I've seen his, I guess, Instagram, Twitter, social media work, and I'm impressed. His YouTube videos are great, and he shows a lot of passion for the game. Seems to understand the game very well, and he's a goalie. I'm an ex-goalie, so there's a good connection there. So I'm very excited to have Kane be our presence pretty much across the board online for RSG Hockey.
All right, guys, here we are at KeyBank Center in Buffalo, New York for the 2019 NHL Combine. I'm here to interview some of tomorrow's real hockey star. Real? Who wrote real? What does that even mean? All right, Dylan, thanks for joining me at this interview. So if you could tell my fans just a little bit about yourself, where you're from, when you started playing hockey, and where you played youth hockey.
I'm from Whitehorse, Yukon, way up north, and I had to move away at 14 years old, so it was a tough choice for sure. And I think I started playing hockey when I was 4 years old, skating on my backyard rink.
So the Yukon. So what do you do in the off season?
Yeah, lots of fishing and camping. Lots of fishing, getting out whenever I can on the weekend.
So at what age did the dream of being in the National Hockey League come alive for you? Was it right when you were 4? Did it take a while?
It was always a dream of mine to play in the NHL. Every young hockey player wants to do that. I don't know how realistic I thought it was growing up. Just being from Whitehorse and not having that much hockey, it kind of seemed a little far-stretched, but it was always a dream of mine to play in the National Hockey League one day.
And on that note, who did you grow up idolizing? Who's your favorite hockey player growing up?
My favorite hockey player growing up was Jonathan Toews. He's just a great person and a true leader, and he's such a great player on the ice too.
My next question was going to be, is there any guy in the NHL that you think you kind of model your game after? Would it be him, or?
Yeah, he's one of those guys for sure. They're good two-way players. I don't try and model myself after them, but he's kind of a guy I'd compare myself to. 200-foot player, plays penalty kill, power play, all situations of the ice. Another one would be like Patrice Bergeron, too, like another two-way guy.
All right, so if you weren't playing in the NHL, what would your dream job be?
I'd have to go with architect. I love building and designing things, and that's my backup plan if I don't play in the NHL.
When you get your first place, house, apartment, whatever it is, what is the first pet you're going to add to the squad?
Dog, 100%.
Good answer.
I grew up with one dog and then passed away when I was younger, and then we got another dog right away. So we're a big dog family. My mom runs a lot, and it's kind of bear country up there, so she needs someone to run with her to scare the bears away.
Makes perfect sense.
Yeah.
What kind of chill music do you like to listen to? And then also, on the opposite note, what kind of music do you like to listen to get fired up or focused for a game?
I like to just listen to kind of chill and relaxed, like hip hop and rap. I like that type of music. And before games, I don't really have much of a choice. The older guys on the team play the music, but they like playing the dubstep trap music, the fast, loud ones.
Yeah, to get the boys fired up.
Yeah.
So if you're able to have a nice getaway spot in the off season someday, where would it be?
Mexico or Jamaica.
Ooh, okay.
Just somewhere
Somewhere
where
tropical, huh?
somewhere where I got a boat and can go out and fish, go deep sea fishing. I've only gone once and I didn't get anything, but you know, I want to go deep sea fishing again. So
Need a second chance to catch them. Yeah.
Yeah.
Where's the coolest place hockey's taken you? And then also, where's the coolest place you've traveled outside of hockey, just on your own?
The coolest place I've been for hockey was Prague in Czech. I went there when I was younger, I think 12 or 13 years old, I think, for just some tournament there. And then it ended up, after that, my family stayed for a couple more weeks and went down to Italy and saw like all the stuff there. So hockey took me to Prague, and then I think the coolest place after that I've been to is Italy.
Nice. That's a 2-for-1 answer right there.
Yeah.
Do you currently do any volunteer work, or when you turn pro, do you hope to get more involved with the community? And if so, are there any things you might see yourself being interested in?
Yeah, whenever I go back home in the summer, I help out with the camps and stuff with the younger kids, and you know, hopefully when I'm playing in the NHL, when I go back home, I like to run some camps too, maybe, and help out there and be like a special guest back home in Whitehorse.
Are there any specific kinds of charities that you'd hope to be able to contribute to someday? Is there anything that's close to your heart in any way?
I'd say the biggest ones are probably just for like military. Those guys have sacrificed so much, and they need help, and like some of them need help, and I think that's one that I'd go for.
Thanks for tuning in to the first episode of RSG TV. Next up, the NHL Draft in Vancouver. See you then.